Usually when I teach a course in disability, I want the students to understand the issues that persons with disabilities experience. And then I also want to inspire them, to advocate for disability rights. So this project was about them picking issues or challenges that persons with disabilities encounter. Then they will create awareness about that issue, and in the awareness raising, also make recommendations to the individuals that they will interact with in terms of what the society can do to support the inclusion of persons with disabilities. Because from the studies that we have done, we have realized that the over 5 million Ghanaians who live with disabilities in Ghana, they are so struggling in terms of inclusion in mainstream society, So I want to join my students to tell everybody that we have to speed up the integration of persons with disabilities in mainstream society. We have to speed up the representation of persons with disabilities in mainstream society. See, because there is power in disability inclusion. Most times people don't know that there is power in disability inclusion. Why? Because the individuals with disabilities, they live these challenges, so they understand the issues very well, and they can help us develop solutions that will be appropriate, or interventions that will be appropriate to address the issues that these individuals they face. So once there's disability inclusion, persons with disabilities, they can freely go to school, they can get jobs, they will earn income, they will take care of themselves, they will take care of their families, they can contribute even to society. Yes, they will pay taxes when they go to churches, they will give offerings, and they will pay their tithes. So there is power in disability inclusion. So I urge everyone to support disability inclusion. So basically what we are saying is that persons with disabilities, they have the capacity, they have the capabilities to do whatever everyone can do. So don't let us discriminate against them. Whatever you are doing, think about persons with disabilities. The transportation system, we know that the buses, the Persons with Disability Act says that they should reserve the front seat for persons with disabilities. It is not happening. And it will interest you to know that even sometimes when persons with disabilities board trotters and buses, they charge their wheelchairs. And if they don't ask you to pay for your wheelchair, they will put a wheelchair on your laps. We don't do that, so we are creating a lot of problems for persons with disabilities. They don't have jobs, they don't earn regular incomes, and then when they come to board vehicles too, they have to pay double. All of this doesn't help individuals with disabilities. So that's why we are saying that integrate them. When you are building, have them at the back of your mind. When you are organizing every event, every program, know that there are persons with disabilities in the community. They may come. Make sure that the event is accessible so that they can also participate. Those who have visual impairment, they need to see. So when you're showing videos and you're doing other things, think about them. Those who have hearing impairment, they have to hear what you are talking about. So when you are holding public events, think about them. You need sign language interpretation, and so on and so forth. Disability integration is very, very, very important, and there is power in disability inclusion.
So all we are saying is that let us embrace them. Let us treat them with love. They are also human beings just like us. And I'm not sure anybody would choose to have a disability. And it affects their mental health because it leads them to depression, anxiety, and all that. Because come to think of it, if you go to a place and you are not accepted. So all we are saying is that let us accept them. Let us embrace them. Let us show them love.